Oh, Barthe. Arguably considered to be one of the worst units in all of FE6. Barthe is a unit I have an interesting relationship with. Back when I did my first Ironman of FE6 on my channel, my friends challenged me to make Barthe work. And as a man of my word, I accepted the challenge. Upon first glance, making Barthe work looked incredibly challenging. A combination of his low speed and skill makes it easy for him to struggle from the start, especially in the Binding Blades RN system. It certainly doesn't help that his starting weaponry also has less than desirable accuracy. Despite all of these setbacks working against him, how can I get him rolling in his joining chapter? Well, to get Barthe to be a strong tank for the team, we're gonna have to patch out his accuracy. Thankfully, there are slim weapons that we can stock up on in Chapter 7 to give him a better weapon for hitting enemies. While the Slim Lance's might is low, Barthe's base strength will allow him to utilize this weapon very well. On top of that, all of Barthe's supports give him a much needed +5 to his hit rate, and they each grow at a decent pace. And to really get Barthe rolling with kills, you can position Wendy and Boars adjacent to enemies to set up satisfying triangle attacks. This will allow Barthe to guarantee hit and crit any enemy he attacks with the assistance of Wendy and Boars. With all of these steps, Barthe should be more than capable of leveling in the stats that he excels in, while his supports can patch out his hit rate issues. Heck, I was even able to utilize Barthe to great effect during the axe-heavy Western Isles arc due to his immense bulk. And if you're willing to part with the Knight's Crest, the FE6 General gets incredible promotion gains across the board. And I know, it's heresy to not give it to a Cavalier, but in all honesty, Fire Emblem is an RPG that encourages multiple playthroughs, different playstyles, and arming combinations. So why not try to experiment a little more, you know? With this promotion to General, Barthe's speed stat will put him at a solid threshold to not get doubled by a good amount of enemies. Even if he does get doubled, it won't really matter when his defense stat shrugs off most physical attacks. And if that wasn't enough, he was a very pivotal unit during my time in the Sakai route. The infamous Nomad Troopers can be deadly on enemy phase, but Barthe simply just doesn't really care about their attacks. Barthe is a unit I've grown to respect for what he can bring to the table, but I acknowledge that he certainly is not a perfect unit. Not every player is going to go out of their way for this 1x1 Lego piece, and I acknowledge that. But hey, if players are willing to make meme units like these guys work, at least give Barthe a shot. Don't knock it till you try it. Now, let's hear from you. What kind of meme units do you think are worth it?